Eric, good to meet you, first of all. I want to start at the very beginning and just kind of ask you about that experience being on the city AAU team with Donovan back when you were, what was it, 13, 14 years old, and kind of what that experience was like and kind of how you guys built a connection then.
I would say we built the connection strictly because we grew up probably 500 feet away from each other and went to the same church. And then when we started actually playing AU together, I walked into a AU tryout and he was there. And we're from the same area, so again, like being able to play with him now is a great experience. I mean, we our families put a lot into each other. I mean, my dad used to drive him down. His parents used to drive me down. So it's like we went through this together, and now that we're both here, it's a big blessing. So that's how that connection has been built.
Right, next up, Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Eric, I'm just wondering kind of what the reaction between the two of you were when you found out that you were going to be signing with the Jazz. Who called who? What was that conversation like between you and Donovan?
I mean, we were both pretty excited. I mean, it's funny because we have the same agent, so that's part of the connection too. Is just I signed with his agent, and Todd's done a good job with the both of us. I feel like so. Again, he called me and said it's you're getting traded to the Jazz, and we're both pretty happy. So
Ryan Miller, KSL, next.
Hey, Eric, could you kind of just take us through how you learned about the trade and kind of what your initial thoughts were about the team fit?
um, I learned about it slowly. I mean, obviously there was the rumor going out, but I didn't know if it was really going to happen. And then again, my agent called me was like, "Look, you about to get traded." So I was pretty happy. I feel like I'll fit. I've had a few good conversations with Coach Snyder, so I feel like it's gonna work, and I'm excited for the new start.
Jim Conlan, RCB Radio Sport out of Ireland.
Hi, Eric. Eric, you go from the Golden State Warriors, where there was plenty of competition in a locker room with Steph and Draymond. You go now to the Utah Jazz, and on a day where Rudy Gay, Hassan Whiteside, and obviously Mike Conley the same day are signing on for the Jazz, it's competition at another level again. Do you feel really motivated?
Yeah. I mean, again, in my career, I would say nothing's been easy. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for a new start, and excited to compete with those guys. So again, it's a journey, and I'm pretty excited to just be a part of the Jazz organization.
Tony Jones, The Athletic.
Eric, you had a terrific rookie season. Obviously, you're all rookie, and you had some setbacks last season. What did you learn, good and bad, from each of the experience? Because your two NBA seasons have both been kind of, I don't want to say polar opposites of each other, but they've kind of gone differently.
Uh, you got to just work every year. I mean, again, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of what the NBA is about. You have to keep solidifying yourself in this league and keep making sure that you are playing. So again, you just got to keep working and keep solidifying yourself every year.
Ben Anderson, KSLSports.com.
Eric, what do you know about Utah? What's Donovan told you about the team, and kind of what do you expect in that sense?
Uh, I would say be ready to shoot a lot of threes. I already know they put them up, so I'm excited, and I've been working on my three all summer. So all I know is you have to be ready to play shoot threes. But it also kind of reminds me of me in my college days at Villanova. I mean, Coach Wright used to teach us catch to shoot, and the year we won the championship, I think we set like the record for the most threes like in an NCAA season. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm pretty again I know what I'm getting into, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Nayo Campbell, UtahJazz.com.
Hey Eric, welcome. You mentioned a lot about just being excited to come out here, but I really want to know what excites you the most. Is it the relationships? Is it the fan base? or just kind of what your role will be? What excites you the most?
Probably just the start of a new, you know what I'm saying, new journey. I mean, again, everybody has their journey, and the fact that I get to get a fresh start with a new team is it's a great feeling. So that I feel like that's something I'm very excited about.
All right, we have a follow-up from Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Eric, I presume Quinn's talked to you. What was that kind of conversation like? What did he tell you, and kind of what you envision your role will be on next year's team?
We talked a lot. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but we just had great conversations. Just he's trying to just get to know me, and again, just having non-basketball conversations just to build a relationship.
All right, and another follow-up from Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Eric, obviously, like Tony said, you had a great rookie season, and then things seemed to teeter off a little bit last season. How do you view last season kind of in the realm of your development and as you're progressing?
Again, probably something that's just like nothing's going to be easy. I mean, there's going to be setbacks. You can't just have a perfect career, and again, you're going to go through obstacles. So that's something that I've learned from it, and I just going to continue to learn from.
Ryan McDonald, Deseret News.
Eric, this might be common knowledge, but I don't know for sure, and I just want to clarify. So you and Donovan, were you guys friends before the AAU stuff, like when you were younger than 13, 14, or
Yeah,
was that
like
when it started?
No, like I've known Don since I was probably like 6, 7. Like he grew up right down the street, and I've known him. We went to the same church, and we've been playing AAU since we were 8 together with Riverside Church. So I mean, our Riverside Church team, it was me, him, Ty Jerome, who plays for the Thunder now. So, and Ty Jerome's dad was the coach. So me and Don have known each other for pretty much our whole lives.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Ben Anderson, KSL Sports.
Eric, I know in Golden State, Steve liked to play a lot of small lineups and got used to playing Draymond at the 5. Jazz needs some more positional versatility. So how many positions are you comfortable playing on the floor?
I mean, whatever puts me on the floor, to be real. I mean, I'll try to adjust however I can. Probably 3 positions for sure, but again, I'm just trying to fit in and find a way on the floor. So, every way I could do that, I'll play that position.
All right, we have a follow-up from Jim Conlan out of Ireland.
Hi Eric, I just wondering, you went in 2019 in the 41st pick of the NBA draft, and do you feel motivated by that? Do you feel that you should have gone a lot higher up the draft class?
I mean, at the end of the day, not really. I mean, again, you gotta still play, and that's where no matter where you get drafted, you still got to produce somehow and find a way on the floor. I mean, Jokic was drafted 41st as well, so it's like it doesn't really bother me. You got to find a way on the floor and you got to play. So it doesn't really bother me at all.